Hi and welcome to Warframe. Today we're going to take a look at the Velocitus. It does 500 magnetic damage. It does look really nice though, with the vents on the side there. I mean, floating around in space, it is really nice. But I still think I prefer I'm just going to call it the other rifle. The first rifle you actually get. It does less damage, but its range is much better. Even though the Velocitus does 500 damage, this thing, you'd be lucky if it'll do anywhere near that. It's just trying to aim it, you've got to lead the enemy so much with it. It limits the usability of it. I'm still liking it a hell of a lot, but it has a huge downside. It has no polarity at all. Not one. The mods we've actually fitted into this were Rubido lined barrel, which adds 60% damage. We have polar magazine, which is 120% cold damage. The 120% status mods on this, that's elemental mods I meant, not status, but never mind. The elemental mods on this are insane. So that's 120% cold damage, 120% electrical, which increased the magnetic damage to 2720. And then, because I'm still limited on mods, I had either magazine capacity, zoom, or fire. That was it. So for this, we literally just threw toxin in on top to kind of do a little bit of damage to them, and we will probably fit combustion rounds, which is plus 120% heat damage, to go with the venomous clip here, to add gas damage to it, because the magazine capacity and the scope that we have are pretty useless, because I do not have a single rare mod for this, for the rifle. I think I got one for the melee finally, but they finally started coming for the Warframe. Not to forget, of course, the blueprint can be obtained through research through the Dojo in the Tenno lab, I do believe, and the parts for it are randomly dropped from exterminate missions. I think it's Venus and Mars. Yeah, Venus and Mars. Putting the parallax scope in took the crit chance up to 35. It was good, but the toxin damage mod was better. That's why we haven't fitted the parallax scope. Before anybody mentions it, I did refer to it earlier as the scope mod. That's because it was called parallax scope. So, mind you, seeing that mod in there in your inventory just makes you think, oh, that's a zoom mod. No, that's the crit chance mod. And the toxin mod just worked a little bit better. This thing, on the other hand, the rifle you start with after doing the quest and getting the Odanta Arcwing, I can't remember the name of it, so I'm not even going to try to name that rifle, but that rifle is definitely still better at long range than this. The shotgun is better up to about 500 meters. This thing, it comes in good between 500 and 1000 meters, and after 1000 meters away, the other rifle comes in better. So doing interception missions, I still think I prefer the starting rifle, even though it does a lot less damage. It has the range. You can sit guarding D in an interception. It's just a random one picked, and you can be shooting them at A, B, or C. So if there's a team of 4 of you and somebody starts getting ambushed, you don't have to go sprinting over there to try and help them. You can shoot them from range. This thing, on the other hand, I tried to do that and I missed every shot, because you can only fire 1 round at a time. You do not have to fully charge the rounds. You can, and it'll do a little bit more penetration, but you can literally just spam fire and it will shoot. But that massively reduces the range. Doing it that way at 200 meters away, I couldn't hit anybody. And when I was hitting them, the damage numbers were so low, they may as well have been missing them. So it is a good rifle. Taking on an exterminate or sabotage mission, this thing is beastly. But on an interception mission, I definitely still think I prefer the rifle you're meant to start with. because it has the range that none of the other weapons have actually got yet. What they really need for the Archwing is a sniper rifle. It sounds a bit silly, but for interception and being able to cover more than one point at a time, range is important. And obviously it's not like you can use a melee weapon at 2,000 meters, so the rifle is the only other thing you've got, which is why I prefer the original rifle. This thing is still good, don't get us wrong there at all. Any other mission type, this one's fine, but for interception, it's just the range is just not there. I think it was a bit early to introduce a third weapon for something that's only been out about a month. Has it been a month? About three and a bit weeks. It was 3 weeks old when they brought the weapon out, so I think it was a bit early for that. I think they should have introduced the... I'm going to say it, and I'm probably going to get wrong for it, but they should have introduced the Twin Tigris. I've been waiting for that weapon since 14.3. That weapon is going to start haunting me pretty soon, if I'm honest. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.